Let's get back to our focus group of undecided voters right now. Pamela Brown is with them in Richmond, Virginia. Pamela, these voters are telling you they didn't particularly like when Tim Kaine kept bringing up Donald Trump's taxes. Let's listen.
And I know he's laughing at this, but every president...
What's it got to do with Russia?
Every president since Richard Nixon has done it, and Donald Trump has said, I'm doing business with Russia. The only way the American public will see whether he has a conflict of interest.
No, he hasn't said that.
Pamela, what are they telling you about this moment?
You know, it's interesting, Wolf, because the big taglines for Clinton, of course, is about her emails, and for Trump, it's about his taxes. But the group of 28 undecided voters here simply didn't like it when that came up during the debate. So I want to find out why from Dan here. Why didn't that resonate with you?
Well, I think we were all kind of waiting for Pence to pull the Chris Christie, Mark Rubio moment and say, you know, when he said, you know, you're bringing this up again, this kind of memorized tactic that he had. And we've just all been pummeled to death with this, the Trump tax issue. And the only thing interesting that came out tonight was Pence brought up the possible, some sort of connection, some foreign connection related to Trump's taxes. And that was a little bit interesting, but not really certain, you know, what's going to come of that. But I think we're just really tired of hearing about the Trump tax.
Why did that stand out for you when Pence brought that up?
Well, you know, anytime there's kind of a sensationalization, you know, some sort of scandal implied, you know, I think people are interested in that. And it'll be interesting to see what comes to light when the taxes are released.
All right, and I want to ask Daryl over here what your main takeaway was, because you had a pretty strong feeling after the debate.
My biggest thing is, if you're going to be the vice president, then at some point in time, you have to be able to take over being the president of the United States. What I was looking for in this debate was whether Tim Kaine or Mike Pence would actually be able to show me that they can be the commander-in-chief. You know, I'm a retired and disabled veteran from the Army, and I take that to be a very important part of that job, of those duties. So what I really wanted was to see which one of these men would be able to actually do that. I really didn't see that. I did see glimpses. But overall, I really didn't see what I wanted to see as far as them supporting their candidates that they're supposed to be supporting.
And what about the issues that affect your life? Do you think that that was addressed enough?
Well, actually, no. I know even today there was a report about the VA hospitals still not giving the support and the care that they need to. And that's my primary care. I'm a disabled veteran, so I go to the VA to get my care. So to be able to hear that today, that the VA hospitals aren't doing all that they need to do. Now, I can speak for myself that the hospital that I go to here in Richmond gives me excellent care. But obviously, that is not the case across the country. And I think that is something that is still not being addressed as much as it should be by the candidates.
So there you hear, Wolf, that the undecided voters here really wanted to hear more substance and more about the issues that impact their lives directly, Wolf.
Fair enough, Pamela. But now I want the big question of the night. Did this debate impact anyone's vote at the focus group you're attending?
It sure did. In fact, let's take a tally here. I want to ask everyone in the group, after watching this debate, who in this group will now vote for the Clinton-Kaine ticket come November? Raise your hand. All right, so as you see, we have 5 people who say they will vote for Clinton-Kaine. Let's look at Trump-Pence. Raise your hand if you'll vote for them come November. 2 people, and those still undecided, still have no idea who you're going to vote for. Raise your hand. All right, Wolf, as you see, a majority here in this room at the University of Richmond still undecided.
Interesting stuff. Pamela, please thank all the members of that focus group in Richmond, Virginia. Jake, back to you.